again.
Okay. So, yes, we are going to think about having the chakras all aligned, but also want them nice and clear so that energy can really run through them nicely. And we did a little bit of chanting last week, which I think was quite nice. And so hopefully you've got a bit of space to do a little bit of chanting without anyone thinking you're too weird. But I'm sure you're living with someone now who knows how weird you're going to get by now. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to chant 7 times the sounds of each chakra. So we all know Om. Om is this universal sound of the universe. I mean, we kind of broke down Om last week into different parts of the body. And each chakra actually has its own sound, which is quite lovely. I'll run through them quickly. The root chakra is Lam. Sacral is Vam. Just check, I always get this one confused. Okay. Manipura is Yam, so solar plexus. Heart chakra is Ham. Vishuddhi chakra, throat chakra is Ram. And then we've got Om at the top. The Ajna, third eye chakra. So also, which is quite nice, is that each sound you're supposed to be able to hear or feel in your body in this area that you're chanting for. So we're going to try this, and I'd just like you to place your hand maybe just over the front of the body, over each chakra as we chant, and just tune in, see if you can feel the sound in this place, and especially the first consonant. So the reason why they're given these sounds is because you're supposed to feel that consonant in that part of the body. So we're going to chant each one, how many times? Let's do 6 times for each chakra. You know, there are 7, but this one has no sound, so we can come back to that later. So we're going to chant 6 times Lam, 6 times Vam, 6 times Yam, 6 times Ham, 6 times Ram, 6 times Om. Just quite quickly, so I'll demonstrate before we start. So it's going to be Lam, 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 Lam. And you just want to feel here, then we'll move up. Bum, 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 bum. And really try and tune in and feel this. Okay. Are we all ready? Yes. Lovely. So just close your eyes for a moment. Just sitting comfortably. You can sit cross-legged if you want to. Don't have to sit on your knees. If you are sitting cross-legged or on your knees, just make sure that your spine is nice and straight. So sometimes there's a tendency to curve the spine. Just sit up nice and straight. I'm going to use the hands as well. So just settle in, close your eyes. Bring your awareness to your body. Just take some deep breaths. Just deepening the breath to relax the body. Deepening the breath, tune into the body. Inhaling to tune in, feel the body, and exhaling to relax. Release any tension. Thinking now, just visualizing that straight spine up. Visualizing torso space and each chakra lined up on top of each other. Remember, there are also colours of the rainbow, starting from red, and going upwards to violet at the top. Visualizing all of this. Remember, any tension just gets in the way of the free flow of energy. And down the spine, up and down the front of the body. So just relax it away, breathe it away. Okay. Now when you're ready, going to start chanting. So place your hands on your lower abdomen. Even place, actually it's better, placing on the lower abdomen. And we're going to chant together 6 times. And we're just going to not stop. We'll keep going up. We just want you to keep feeling. Okay? We're ready. Lum, 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 lum. Bum, 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 bum. Yum, 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 yum. Hum, 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 hum. Rum, 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 rum. Om, 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 om. Do it one more time. Lum, 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 lum. Bum, 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 bum. Yum, 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 yum. Hum, 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 hum. Rum, 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 rum. Om, 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 om. And then just relax, breathe. Just feel the vibrations through the body. Relax through the eyes, relax the throat, relax the jaw. Tune in now to the lower abdomen. Just drawing breath right deep down into the belly. And then exhale. Gently draw the belly towards the spine. Emptying the lungs. Inhaling, expanding the belly. Letting the chest then rise. And exhaling. Belly gently to spine. Breathing into the belly. Letting the chest rise. And then exhaling. Emptying the lungs. Keep breathing this way. This little engagement with the belly just helps to support the lower back, secure the posture, the full potential from the lungs, and just relax the entire body. The chanting, humming, any kind of use of the voice in a meditative way is really great for the vagus nerve as well. Okay, hope you enjoyed it. We're going to come onto our bottoms now. Just bring your feet out in front and just give them a little shake out. Again, just wobbling the legs. Still sitting up nice and straight. Lovely. And just a little shake. Great. More vibrations. Lovely. And then we're going to try another way of kind of stacking the body. Another interesting alignment is a fire log pose. So a nice seated position to open the hips a little. And this is just a seated posture where we bring the legs 90 degrees in front of us. So let's start with left leg on the bottom, and it's kind of stacking your shins up over the top of each other as though they are fire logs, basically. So the right leg comes on top. So don't worry if you can't get your knee down. There's little limit to your flexibility here, that's fine. Just resting on top as much as you can. And you should feel already a little bit of either release or some awareness or some tension here. Okay. And then on an inhale, we're going to really reach up. Just stretching through the arms, lifting from the ribs. We're just visualizing that straight spine behind you, lifting the arms up. And then facing the fingers forward, just gently coming down. Then we're going to stop just halfway, kind of as you're lowering down. And again, just inhale and lengthen even more. So bring your shoulders as far up as they can. Really reach up. And then exhale, come down a little bit more. And finally lower your hands down. When the hands reach the ground, inhale, straighten the spine again. Really reach the crown of the head towards the ceiling. You can almost pull the ground a bit with the flexion of your hands, and exhale, come down. So lengthening through the spine on every exhale, letting the hips open. Walk your hands away. Try and relax your upper body over. If you're still feeling a little bit tight, just come down to wherever's comfortable. Just keep working on that straight spine. Exhale to come down. Doesn't matter how far down you go, you just want to keep the spine straight. Breathing through the hips, really releasing through the hips. Great one for if you've been sitting at a desk all day. Really nice. Keep the hips open. One more breath here. Inhaling to straighten, exhaling to lower down. And then inhaling, just walking hands very gently back up to the body. It's quite strong. Shaping the legs out to the front again. Bum, the feet. So you can't see my feet, I promise they are there. And then the other leg, right leg on the bottom, left leg on the top, stacking like fire logs. Great. Okay, just settle for a moment. Bit of awareness of the hips. Then we're going to inhale again, really reaching up. Just imagine almost pushing your sacrum down to the ground, and you're reaching up through your arms and hands, lifting. The spine is just lengthening. The chin's to the chest a little bit, so the spine's lengthening behind. Don't want to be pinching the back of the neck just at this point. Lifting up, and then exhaling. Oh, sorry, hands facing forward. Exhaling to come down. Stop for a moment as you finish your exhale, and then inhale, reach up. Lift up, still pushing your hips down behind you, stretching the body as though someone's pulling your hands away, someone's pulling your hips down. Exhale, come down. If anyone's been slouching at all today, just trying to counter that now. Hands to the ground, pull yourself forwards on an inhale, stretch through the spine, and exhale, lower down. Walking the hands away. If that feels good, you can flex your feet as well if you're enjoying the hip flex, the hip stretch. Remember, only coming down as far, so you don't want to really pull or bend the neck forward. Remember, the spine is straight. Until you have your belly on your legs, you don't need to get your head down at all. Just keeping, almost looking just maybe at your hands where they are. As soon as we start to curl, we're pulling our neck out of alignment. What's it about? Alignment. Okay. One more breath here. If you can straighten a little bit more, push the hips down. Exhale, maybe lowering down just a tad more. Then inhaling, walking the hands back up towards you. Okay, right, and you can just bring your feet out in front here, hands behind you, just rocking the knees side to side, just to gently counter the pose. Okay, coming onto your knees now. Just going to come into our Vajrasana, sitting with the toes together, nice straight spine again. So just checking in with yourself. You can always see yourself on the screen as well if you want to. It's quite handy. If you're doing any of this or any of this. No. All about this. Okay? Lovely straight spine. And this in itself can be almost a workout if you do it for long enough. It's really retraining all of these muscles here, all the muscles around the spine. Shoulders relaxed. Just looking forward. Even try a little bit, include the eyes here. You're just looking at your third eye. So a bit of cross-eyed action. Stimulates the nervous system. Lovely. And then we're going to lift up. So nice big inhale, lift up and open. And here, we don't want to tip our hips forward. Don't want to come too far back. We want to be nice and straight again. So lifting up. If you're leaning back, your hips are still straight. And then exhaling, just come all the way down. Arms up behind. Just relax the spine. Inhale, back up nice and straight. Lift up from the ribs through the arms. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift up, pushing down through the shins and knees and lifting up from the ribs. Maybe taking the arms back and exhale, come down. Relax the spine. Maybe bring the arms up. Breathing in, lifting up. And exhale, going to twist down to the right side. Nice little spinal twist. Right hand goes behind, left hand on the right knee. And just inhale, just straighten up the spine. So now we're straightening and with a little twist. Alignment with a twist. Breathing in, straighten, and on your exhale, that's when you twist around. But also, remember we can use our gut muscles by just pulling them gently towards the spine. So nice little twist for the organs as well. As you exhale. Inhaling, straighten the spine. Making sure you not doing any of this. I know it's very Marilyn, but I'm sure when she was doing her yoga, she had a lovely straight spine. Exhaling, pull the belly back, look over the right shoulder. See if you can use your eyes again. Breathing in, straightening the spine. Exhaling, look over the right shoulder. And then as you're looking over the right, maybe just turn your eyes to look to the left. A little bit of vagus nerve training gently now. And then come back to the center and lift up on an inhale. Exhale down to the left side. Right hand on the left knee. Left hand walking behind you. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to twist. Pull the belly back and look over the shoulder. Just all the chakras here are having a little twist. Think of the throat chakra, the Vishuddhi chakra. Throat is being energized all the way down the body. Breathing in to straighten, breathing out to twist. Exhale, pull the belly back. Look through the eyes, maybe turn the gaze the other way. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, coming onto all fours, Varmanasana. We want our backs nice and straight here, like a bar. We could balance a pint from you. Lovely. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and just settle for a moment. Let the spine straighten, let it relax into its most comfortable position, which is straight. Head or cranium to sacrum, perfect alignment, looking down exactly in the middle of your hands. And then let's move nice and freely. Just around. So sometimes you just gotta get out of line a little bit, haven't you? That's great. So just moving nice and freely, but still feeling good. Still feeling like you're moving in the right direction. Moving into the hips. Any tension, just easing it out. Lovely. Let's do some cat-cow. So breathing in, going to inhale, push the belly down and look up. Use the eyes, open the throat, open the abdominal lock here. Push the hips up. Exhale, pull the belly back, chin to chest. Tuck the tailbone under. Inhale. Come through. Just moving to the rhythm of your own breath. Exhale. Feel the spine just warming, bending. Lovely. See what you can do here with the breath. See how far you can move with the breath. See what you can unlock with these simple movements. Okay. Coming back to the center. So another thing that's quite nice, I did mention that we're doing as well, is balance. So alignment and balance go together really nicely. Because alignment helps to balance, and you can really feel it. So it's quite a nice place to focus. Okay, so we're going to try this little balance here. So we're going to just take the right foot up behind and try and settle with your hips facing down towards the mat. Flexing the foot. You can point it if you want to. See whatever feels good for you. I like to flex. And then bring the left hand up, nice and straight in front of you. And you want to just try and see yourself as one long line from fingers to toes. Lovely. So your head's facing down. Keep it in line. And just as you breathe in, you want to fully extend through your arm and through your leg, really pulling the leg back, really pulling your arm forward, but without coming out of line here. You want to still be keeping your shoulders and hips directly over the mat. It's quite strong, so take some deep breaths. Exhale, pull the belly back up to the spine. Feel how this can support you. Breathing in, really stretch out. Breathing out, secure your pose. Breathing in, one more stretch. And exhale, just returning hands and knees. Have a little bop to the sides. Quite strong in the neck. Okay. Now, other side. So left leg comes out straight. Right, pulling the heel behind you. The toe. Gives me cramp a bit sometimes. Anyway, so bring the right arm out in front. Lining up the hips. Stretching through the arms on the inhale. Stretching through the heel. Exhale, pull the belly up. Really great strength for the abdominals. Look at one long line. So someone that could just walk the plank on top of you. Tightrope walk. Breathing in, stretch even further. See if you can make your arm even longer, your legs even longer. Exhale, belly to spine. Secure the pose. One more stretch out, breathing in. And exhale, come down. Well done. Your hips to the side and come into a child's pose. Child's pose really releases the spine. Knees together, arms out. The arms behind, just relax the shoulders. And just rock the hips side to side. And just breathe nice and deeply. Coming back onto hands and knees. We're going to tuck the toes under, come into a downward dog. Have a lovely stretch here. This is great for thinking about the spine. You can bend the knees and just stretch through the hands. Press the hand into the mat. Push the tailbone up to the ceiling. So the knees bend is fine as long while we're getting the back straight. So if when you straighten your legs, you tend to hunch your back a little here. Just bend the knees. Oh my goodness, someone's murdering a child outside. Excuse me. And then just push your hips up to the ceiling as much as you can. If you can, start to straighten the legs. That's great. And just enjoy the strong lengthening pose. Really pull the hips up. Great, nice deep breaths. Now I'm walking the legs if you want to now. Coming out of line a little bit, breaking the rules, feeling the twist. It's all about finding the rules and knowing how to break them. Knowing what feels good. Great. Okay, then we're going to walk towards the hands and just fold forward. In your forward fold. So bending the knees if you want to release the lower back a little bit more and your hamstrings are tight. Or slowly working on straightening the legs. Just let the upper body completely relax over them. And just breathe deep breaths. Allowing the shoulders to just curl up around the ears. Allowing the neck to just completely relax and release. Not being afraid of feeling the tension come up into your awareness here. Just try and breathe it out. Let it fall down, melt down your arms into the ground. Still be having some sort of rush hour at this time. And then you can just hold your elbows, sway from side to side. Spine twist. Lovely. Then we can just interlace the fingers. I always really like to do this one. Interlace fingers, place the hands clasped around the back of the neck here. I'm just going to let the arms fall down as though you're popping your head like a cork in a good way. Just letting the arms hang off the head. And just kind of elongating the spine. So a bit of self-chiropractic work here. And that's the right verb. And then just letting the hands just slip down onto the back of the head. Just try this. Try just pulling the head down gently. And seeing what you can just release from the top of the shoulders, back of the neck. Always deep breathing. And then relax the hands. Relax completely. One more big deep breath. Exhale to just let go. And we're going to inhale and just place the hands on either the ground, so just the fingertips on the ground. We want to have a straight spine here if we can. if it's easier for you to get nice straight spine, placing the hands on the shins and come up with the shoulders back in their sockets. And the reason this posture is quite nice is really straighten the spine, but also with it, it's a great place to take a lovely big full inhale. So when you inhale, you can just lift up, and it also extends the spine even more. So then you can exhale, you can come down even further. See what you think. I'm showing this real simple mechanism. Inhale, lift up. Shoulders back in their sockets, pulling the spine straight. Exhale, fold forward. Great. And then we're just going to bend the knees, sweep the arms above the head. Really reaching up, lifting up from the ribs. Arms to the heart, together, and exhale, palms to the heart center. Relax the shoulders, still keeping the spine as straight and tall as possible. This doesn't shrug down, especially not today. Lovely. I feel 6 foot tall. Okay. Let's just have a nice big stretch up here as well. So just finding your Tadasana. Maybe just lifting the toes off the mat, placing them down one by one. Pressing your feet into the ground, rolling the knees gently outwards, activating the legs. Feeling the legs activated up to the hips. And then let's start to lengthen the spine again even more with just our posture here. Putting the belly back to the spine. Growing up all the way to the neck, back of the head. Lovely. Hands to the heart again. Great. Then we're just going to do that little balance. I think we did it last week actually. It's quite fun, isn't it? We're going to interlace the fingers and push the hands up to the ceiling. So still just pressing the feet down. Elongate through the arms, pushing the hands up to the sky, the ceiling, pushing the feet down, breathing deeply. Try not to shrug too much the shoulders. You don't want tension to form. You still want the shoulders to be relaxed, but you just want the arms to be stretching. Inhale to stretch. Exhale to consolidate the pose, belly to spine. And then we're going to come up onto a balance. So on the inhale, we're going to lift up onto the toes. Just see how you feel here. Just observe. Observe from this great height. Take some deep breaths. Secure the pose, belly to spine. Lengthening down the tailbone. The shoulders relaxed, chin to chest. Releasing tension as you exhale. And then just going to close the eyes for a moment and see what happens. Remember not to worry if you fall. See if you can push all the way to some security, some stability. Strong legs. Just allow yourself to stumble a little bit. And then finally relax the hands down and shake it out. Well done. Okay, now let's flow a little bit. It's all become a bit serious in here, hasn't it? Okay. I'm right by a wall. So, hands to the heart. Inhale, going to reach up high as you can. Feet down. Hands up. Exhale, going to fold forward. Nice straight spine here again, as straight as you can. Folding all the way down. Inhale, lifting up halfway, straight back, spine straight. Exhale, fold. Inhale, going to take the right foot back now. First low lunge of the day, let's enjoy it. So inhale, just lift the chest. And exhale, just relax through the hips, ground through the pelvis. Inhale to look forward. Exhale to rest the pelvis towards the ground. Remember, knee over ankle, everybody. Everybody got one. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back into downward dog. Just inhale the hips straight up to the ceiling. And exhale, coming down through plank, knees, chest and chin, elbows in, sliding up to cobra. Elbows in, shoulders down, little spinal curve here. Remember, coming up as far as it feels good. Just be nice and careful, being very good to the spine today. Exhale, back into downward dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Low lunge again. Let's enjoy this on the other side. So hips drop to the ground. Inhaling the heart forward. Exhaling through the hips. Connect the sacral chakra to the ground. Inhale the heart open. Throat open. Eyes open. Exhale. We're going to step forward into the forward fold. Relax everything. Let it all go. Inhale, lifting up halfway, straight spine. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms all the way above the head, reach up. And exhale, hands to the heart. One breath this time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Remember, just keep the spine straight, push the hips back, arms parallel to the ears. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step back with the left foot. And exhale, right foot back, downward dog. Inhale, push the hips up. Remember to keep the knees bent until your back is straight. And exhale, knees, chest and chin. Elbows in, lowering the upper body. Slide knees away, come up into cobra on the inhale. Unfold yourself. Exhale into downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Low lunge. Lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale, left foot forward. Fold. Inhale, arms above the head, reaching all the way up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Great. Then coming into Surya Namaskar B. So we're going to come into the chair pose, taking the feet hip width apart again here. Going to bend the knees. We're going to sit down in our chair. Okay, very good, strengthening the spine. Lifting up, making sure that the arms are nice and diagonal as you sit in the chair, and still see your toes over your knees. Just take a breath or two here, just settling into your seat, your asana. Asana means seat, by the way, in case you didn't know. Inhale, reaching up through the arms. Exhale, sit down. Keep the arms where they are. Just sit the hips down. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold forward, straighten legs, relax everything. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, I'm going to step back into plank. Just enjoy a little bit of plank. It's nice for working on alignment. Remember, head to sacrum, one long line. Let's walk the plank across you. Inhale into the abdomen. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, sliding up to cobra. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale, raise up the right foot behind, stretching all the way back and up as high as you can. Exhale, bend knees, step forward, coming into our high lunge or our warrior one. Let's go warrior one. Arms up. Let's bring the arms all the way up this time. Sometimes I like the diagonal, but today we're going to go straight up. So you can lift the back heel. So just make sure that both feet are facing forward. Or you can just settle the heel down, but still keeping the foot facing forward. Knees 90 degrees at the front as much as you can. Remember, no going over. Ouch. Definitely don't do that. Okay, nice deep breaths here. I'm going to just switch sides. We're going to come into some balances here. So just preparing ourselves mentally for the unknown. Nice deep breath. Lifting up through the arms, shoulders stay where they are. And exhale, turning into warrior two, warrior Y4GH B. So just the front heel is in line with the center of the back foot, preferably. Great. Arms parallel. And just looking over the front middle finger. Deep breaths. 90 degrees with the front knee, as much as you can. Hips facing the long edge of the mat. Right, from here, we are going to come into, yes, we're going to come into warrior three. I think we're going to have to go back. Okay, we'll come in next time. Okay, nice deep breath. Settle here. And then we're going to fold the hands over the front foot. Step back into plank. Not balancing just yet. Keeping on your toes. Inhaling into the belly, exhaling knees, chest and chin. Inhaling, sliding up into cobra, shoulders down. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling, left foot up, stretching up behind. And exhaling, bend the knees, step forward. Warrior one, Y4GH A. Arms straight up, shoulders down. Front knee 90 degrees. Use the abdomen as well when we talked about Uddiyana Bandha. Pull the belly back to the spine for extra support. Looking forward. Inhale. And exhale, turning to warrior two. Back foot 90 degrees now. Heel in line with the middle of the back foot. Shoulders relaxed. Lovely. Settling here, gaze is just over the front middle finger. Inhaling, stretch the arms, and exhaling, circling the hands down. Stepping the left foot back, come down through the middle vinyasa. Knees just chin. You can do chaturangas here if you want to. Coming up into cobra or up dog if you're doing the vinyasa. And exhale, downward dog. Great. I'm just going to step forward with the right foot. So coming up almost into your warrior one again. So feet are the same. What we're going to do here is come into warrior three. So it's ridiculous, it doesn't really work after warrior two. We're going to do it now. So what we're going to do is just lift up onto the right foot and start to straighten the back foot. So you want 90 degrees from the right and left legs as much as you can. When you're looking forward, a little bit here. Looking forward, shoulders relaxed. What you then want to be able to do is start to lift the heart and bring the arms up behind. So you're one long line, head to sacrum. Great. So you see now we're lining up again. Chakras, spine. And if you can, you're going to try and bring your arms forward. There's a real lengthener again. Heel is pulled away behind you. Fingers pulled away in front of you. Okay, how's everybody doing? Excellent. Nice face. Wonderful. And then relaxing the hands down, stepping back through plank. You can take a child's pose here if you need to, or a vinyasa if you want to. Coming up to cobra. And back into downward dog. Well done. Take a breath here. Walk the legs. Very good. Whew. Okay, then we're going to take the left foot forward. Coming again on the other side. So just settling yourself here. You know what's coming this time. Deep breaths. And slowly going to start to lift up into the pose. The right foot lifts up behind. Slowly, slowly. You can also use a block here or some inanimate object like a flower pot. Whatever you can to just help you start to lift. Arms straight behind as well. You want to bring the shoulders down as much as possible. The hips are parallel as much as possible. Trying to avoid tilting, because that's not great for balance. Also, you can use the Uddiyana band of pulling the belly back, maybe even bringing your arms out in front. Deep breaths, exhaling belly to spine, keeping lovely in mind, and then slowly lowering down. And let's sit back into our child's pose and relax. Take a vinyasa if you want to. Just relax and let the hips rock side to side. Well done, nice and strong. Doing very well. Okay. Just rocking, little side to side. Just reconnecting with the breath. Take your time. Just letting any tension release from the lower back. Massaging the belly, the abdomen, abdominals, gut. Just feeling a lot of blood flow, a lot of energy being released all around the body. And then slowly walking your hands back up towards the knees, coming back into sitting position. And we'll come onto our bottoms and into Baddha Konasana. So just holding your feet together and letting the knees open out to the side. I love this one for just aligning the spine. It just makes you feel so held, and open. Hopefully you do too. You just close your eyes and just let everything just fall into place. Relax all the way down through the face, jaw, shoulders. Just relax the belly now, relax all the muscles here. Just let the pose do the holding up of the spine. Then I'm going to try a little fun one. It's a blossoming lotus. So this one, for some people who have long tailbones, like myself, I like to use a cushion for these. Otherwise, I hate these poses. You need cushion, so I advise it. You might be fine. So what we're going to do is open our blossoming lotuses. So from this position, you can just start to bring up. We'll start with the right leg. Just give it a little stretch. So if you've got tight hamstrings, this might not be easy to get your leg straight, but this is what we're just working on here. So find yourself as secure as you can with the spine straight and just start to lift the right foot. So you're going to just try and avoid too much leaning back. Obviously, we're just practicing, so it doesn't matter. But the idea is to keep the spine straight. And as you straighten your leg, you can open it out to the side as well, so your arms straight and your spine straight. Deep breaths, and then relax back down. Okay. Good for strengthening the hip flexors as well. We do a lot of stretching and we also really want to strengthen them, so this is great for this. With the spine holding us all the way. Other side, left leg straight and up. So you can bring it out to the front first if that's easier as well, then out to the side. And hopefully this kind of like sort of holding the foot as well, so just sort of hold your whole body in place. Eventually, the balance held. Okay, closing down again. And we're going to try both together. So making sure there's no sharp object lying anywhere near you. We're going to try and lift both legs up together. So you want to find a balancing point on your sacrum. So it's very strengthening for the Muladhara chakra, the root chakra, and you ground through it. You want to try and keep all the spine and the chakras aligned on top of each other, and this will help you to stay stable. And slowly, we're going to start to open the legs, straightening them as much as possible. Don't worry if you fall over, lovely Lord. Totally acceptable. Just try and take some nice deep breaths. And remember, the more you grow up the spine, the more you engage the abdominals, the more the chakras are in line, the straighter and more balanced you will be. Deep breaths. Give it a try. If you fall out of the pose, just give it another try. Lovely. One more deep breath, straightening up through the spine, wherever you are. And exhale. Relax the knees together. And you can just bend one knee in. Take some deep breaths. Doing really very well. Okay. Then we're going to come onto bottoms again and do the final. I don't know why I'm putting us all through this. I hate this one. It's very good for you. And you know, all of these things are difficult. It is a challenge, but just gotta just enjoy it. It's just a bit of fun, really, while we look after ourselves. So we're going to come into Navasana, the boat pose. We can maybe start with a cosmic egg, because this is nice. So just bring your feet up, nice straight spine. You're going to hug round your knees, so hugging them towards you, and just float for a moment. Maybe close your eyes, floating on the Muladhara, floating on the root chakra, everything growing up as though you've just planted yourself like a little offcut, just in the soil, feeling the prana ready to grow. Right here, you know, we've already done a little blossoming lotus. We know we can grow. Maybe we're just coming into the evening, the sun's gone in, closing down, ready to open up again. So, releasing the hands, releasing the legs, we're going to come down into the boat, stretching the legs out in front, lovely, and just holding here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the knees back to center. Well done. Now we can try, if you can, both legs up, straight, and hold here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knees to the chest. Well done. And then we're just going to lower down as slowly as we can, straightening out, lowering down. And relax. Well done. Very well done. Okay. Just a little twist here before we finish for our relaxation, just to relax the spine, relax the alignment, So we're just going to bring the right knee up to the chest and then bring it over to the left side, sweeping the right hand over to the right. Bring into a little spinal twist here. So just feel into this now, no rules. Just see how this feels for you. Maybe you want the shoulders down on the ground. Maybe you just want to rock a little bit with the knee towards the ground. Just unlock any last locked up bits. Deep breaths. Relax into it. Over to the right hand. Stretch all the way from the top of the spine to the sacrum. The nervous system's getting a good old ring out. Right knee up to the chest. And switching over. So straightening down the right leg. Left knee over to the right side. Sweeping the left hand over to the left. And relaxing into the twist. Deep breaths. Maybe rocking if that felt good on the other side. If it feels good on this side. Just listening to your spine. How does it feel? A massage for the organs too. Looking over to the left hand. Massive fly, disturbing my relaxation. Knees to the chest and just rocking your side to side. We're just going to come into our Savasana. And now, for Savasana, I'm going to suggest, hopefully this is accessible to everybody, but we're going to just bring the feet towards a wall. So if you're just near a wall, that's great. Doesn't matter if not. Even if you're near to something, you can just put your feet on. What we want to do is just bring our feet as close to the wall as possible. I'll do it against the bookshelf so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to just bring the hips up, feet flat to the bookcase, to the wall, and just pressing down so that your legs are as close and sort of suspended in between your hips and the wall as possible. And then you're going to lower down. So yes, you can watch this and then find a wall so you can just hear me. Just lower down, but you want to, and then shuffle as close as you can, feet to the wall. And this is where we're going to spend Savasana. So it's everybody finding all. That's it. Take a few moments. Now, this is one of those, what could we call it, tactile illusions, rather than an optical, where it just feels perhaps a little like you're standing on something. You're standing on the ground, but you're actually lying down. So just take some deep breaths. And just feel this lovely sense of security. Just feel yourself held not only by the ground, but also just the space that you're in. These edges and limits are helpful to you. They're keeping you stable, keeping you safe. And at the same time, you allow yourself to just dream that perhaps you are standing on somewhere, like wherever you want to be. Standing but totally able to let go, totally able to just surrender. Standing here, it's impossible to fall. And as you breathe, you can just feel ground just melting away behind you. You can just feel that your spine is holding you there, stable, just suspended in space. Deep breaths, but just feel the space all the way around you. 360 degrees. And just bring your awareness out inside. So to the spine, the fascinating systems are going on inside your body. The spine just holds it all up, makes it all happen, allows, gives it space to all happen within. Everything's open, everything's being nourished with space as well as prana, blood, oxygen. Just bring your awareness now to the base of the spine, coccyx, lower abdomen, rectal anal point. Just feel this space glowing energy, glowing with a deep red energy. In this space, you're just feeling safe, grounded. This light is just glowing like the soft embers of a fire, keeping you warm. Just become aware of this, your root, stability. Just let it work. Breathe out any resistance here, any blockages in this space. Don't have to describe what they might be. But just breathe out tension, breathe out insecurity. And bring your awareness to your sacrum. Just a point, it might be just above your bum crack, really. Lack of a better description. And also to your large intestine, small intestine, bladder, elimination, as well as sex organs, your ovaries, womb, testes, gonads, think, like a generic term. And just feel this space just burning with a lovely bright orange glow. The fire is just burning away up from the embers of the root. Playful, joyful flame. Freely burning. And just breathe away any resistance to this space. Any tension that you might hold here. Any feelings of lack of vitality. Any feelings of depression. Any feelings of exhaustion. Just feel a creative force, this life force. Sexuality that's burning within. And then moving up to the middle of the spine, thoracic spine, stomach, liver, the digestive organs, right in the center of the body, your solar plexus. Feel this lovely, burning, bright yellow sun just beaming within you. Not too strong. Just letting your whole body relax and smile. Just feeling empowered by the sense of ease in this space. Just breathing away any feelings of low self-esteem, any feelings of low confidence, any anxiety about persona. Just feeling confident, relaxed, happy with yourself. And coming up to the heart space. Just feeling a green glow right in the heart of yourself. Thinking of trees or the nature around you just growing and flourishing in this space. Breathe deeply, breathing in love for yourself and others, compassion. And breathing out any feelings, any troubled emotions, anything heavy here, just let it go. Any lovelessness, just let it all unblock, be free. And then coming into the throat space, bring your awareness to this area as though it is a cool blue pond that is splashing, refreshing, clear, light, blue. And just breathing out any blocks of anything you want to say, anything that hasn't been said, any frustrations with communication. And just breathing as though everything you've ever wanted to say, you've said perfectly clearly. And you will continue to express yourself freely, openly. Breathe deeply through this space. And coming into the third eye chakra, right in the middle of the forehead. Glow of indigo, glow of deep, deep purpley blue. It'll be like a midnight sky. Just feeling calm. Seeing perfectly clearly everything you need to see. And just breathing out any confusion, any distraction. Just letting it all go. And just breathing now right into the top of the head. And just for a few breaths, just let go and just breathe as though there is only space on the top of your head, no matter. There's no border between you and the space around you. Everything's open, free. And you're breathing with the space. The space is breathing you. And then start to just breathe some fresh energy throughout your entire body, up and down the spine, through your belly, your legs, your arms, and all the way down to your hands, feet, fingers and toes. And just let a little flutter of energy come back in waking up. Fingers and toes with a little wiggle. And then just start to maybe circle the ankles and wrists. And then just stretching the body in any way that feels good. Stretching arms, stretching to the side. Bringing the knees up to the chest, just squeezing the knees towards you. Give yourself a big hug. Relax the back, maybe massaging the spine with a little rock. And then rolling over to one side, maybe the right side away from the heart. And it's face to beat. And just leaving behind anything that no longer serves you, to roll up to a fresh start, straight spine, comfortable seated position. Keeping your eyes closed just for a moment, just let your top of your head lift you up, crown of your head floating to the ceiling, base of the spine deeply connected to the ground. And then inhaling the hands above the head, stretch up, press down, palms together. Exhaling, hands down past the eyes to the heart. Open the eyes. Namaste. Thank you very much. Have a lovely evening, everybody. Enjoy that as much as possible. All right. Thanks, guys. All right. Have a nice evening.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thanks, Flo. That was lovely.
Oh, yeah, glad you enjoyed it. Oh, nice to see you guys. Now Darren's gone. We're all just friends and family. Bless. They really need some new students. So nice to see you, Laura.
Oh, it's lovely to see you. That was so nice. I feel so switched off now. That relaxation was lovely.